Firstly, let's look at the facts. And the easiest way to do this is to actually watch what happened. So, allow me to pull up the clip. There we go.
Lord!
There's
Jada,
Will Smith.
I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
There's the joke. G.I. Jane 2. Now, the joke is simple. G.I. Jane is... Can we see Jada in this image? There's Jada. Right. The big thing to remember is Jada is bald. G.I. Jane is a film about a bald woman who gets in the military. So basically, it's woman bald. That's the joke. It's that she's bald, right? Now, why this sets off alarms, right, is because Jada has alopecia. Now, we'll get on to what alopecia is in a minute. But basically, Will's obviously, at this point, Will is loving it, right? Good joke. You can see he's a grinning man. She thought it was kind of funny. Jada didn't really like that one. Not happy at all. Do you see that roll of the eyes? He knows.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard.
Here comes Will Smith.
Oh, wow.
He's happy with himself.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Good observational comedy there.
Wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
It was a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
I really knocked him. To be fair, he conducted himself pretty well. I live for this woman in the gold dress at the back. I feel she's just repping it. She is us. She's us right now. Right. I think what happened here is because obviously we see Will laughing, right? I think Will laughs. Wife looks at him and goes, and then Will goes, I fucked up here. I need to make up for it, right? Kind of realizes what he's done. And then obviously the events unfold, right? And then we move on to, we get Will Smith's speech afterwards. Here we go.
You got to be able to take abuse. You got to be able to have people talk crazy about you. In this business, you got to be able to have people disrespecting you. And you got to smile and you got to pretend like that's okay. I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. But love will make you do crazy things. Being able to love and care for my mother and my family, my wife. I'm taking up too much time.
Let's break it down here. We've had Will Smith. Chris Rock makes joke. Will Smith slaps Chris Rock. Will Smith wins award. Makes speech about love and peace. Right? Now, I think an important thing to consider, and this is what... Okay, we're going to start moving into opinion now. Jada has alopecia, right? Now, for those of you who were like me, didn't know what alopecia was, is literally balding. Right. Now, I understand that obviously balding for a woman and a man is completely there's a lot more that goes into there's a lot more stress surrounding women and balding. But alopecia is there. It's not like cancer. It's not like leukemia. I think that's also cancer. I'm not really sure. I'm not very good at diseases and stuff. Where it's a side effect. That's the whole disease. You're just balding. Well, so if we look at the facts, right? Jada is obviously balding, which can be scary. If my hair started falling out, I would panic. I think that's fair. But at the end of the day, G.I. Jade, right, is obviously who they have been compared to. It's not a bad comparison, really. And I think, okay, you got to know your audience. And if she's really ramming at home about how much how distressed she is about having alopecia, which she clearly is. There's lots of clips of her talking about how much she doesn't like alopecia. Know your audience. Don't go in with a joke about it, you know? But at the same time, it's a lol, you're balding joke. And to then go on stage and slap someone and then give a speech about love and peace, I gotta side with Thingy Rock here. I gotta side with Chris Rock. That's it. And I don't want to sway people's opinions because that's not what I'm here to do. But the way I look at it is, A, Will speaks facts in his speech. There's no doubt about that. He says, hey, you got to be able to take criticism. You got to be able to spread love, spread peace, right? And neither of those things were displayed when he went and slapped Chris Rock, right? Jokes are, like, there is a line, right? I think everybody has a different line, though. You know, some people prefer to push it a bit further, while some don't want to push it too far. It's a world where lots of people have lots of opinions, right? I don't want to be the person who is pushing the limit. I don't know. It doesn't really suit me. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be pushing the limits of comedy. I'm not here to do that. But I do rate it when people do, right? Because it means that it gives us wiggle room for the rest of us. People have got to go over the line to know where it is. Now, I would not say Chris Rock has particularly pushed over the line here. I don't think what he said is completely unacceptable. Yeah, maybe. I don't think it was the best joke in the world because A, like, everybody had to go and Google who G.I. Jane was, and B, obviously it was not, like, it didn't go down well. But I can understand why he did it, and I can understand why it was funny. Like, I think it's a bit of a cheap joke, but it is funny. And so on this side, I 100% back Chris Rock. But I do understand why they'd be annoyed. But that's definitely no excuse for going up and hitting someone. I think the other thing too important to consider is, yes, alopecia, it is distressing. It is, it's not nice to have. But at the same time, man, you're balding. Millions of people are balding, man. And literally, I'm probably gonna bald at some point. My dad's bald. My granddads are both, like, pretty lacking in hair. It's just something you kind of got to deal with. And I know it's different for a man and a woman, but come on. It's not okay ever to hit someone. I don't get why people are backing Will Smith. Because, yeah, he's annoyed, but he's in a massive theater with thousands of people. He's a major A-list celebrity. You can't just go up and hit someone. Like, I don't get how that's... I understand why you could be annoyed at the joke, but I can't back going on stage and hitting someone. But the other thing is, any of you who are watching, don't just blindly follow what I say. Do your own research. Come to your own opinions. And I'd love for somebody to come back at me and go, hey, this is why you're wrong. In fact, I should post this to TikTok. That's the best way of doing it.